So many Counter-Strike 2 players do not understand the concept that I'm going to cover today. We are going to talk about angle distance and understanding who has the advantage in what fights you're taking. So many of us think that the other players are just getting lucky, they're cheating, it's random, but ultimately guys, we are holding angles completely wrong like this bot right here. And I'm going to teach you the best way to play and understand how we can have more success, how we can stop giving away free kills and saying, I couldn't even see him, how is he killing me? Because we are playing the game completely wrong. So the first example I'm going to give you guys today is we are going to talk about angle distance specifically here on Dust 2. This can be something you talk about on any map. It works in real life even, which is the cool thing. But guys, whoever is farther away from an angle is always going to have the advantage, right? So I'm going to use this example here. When we are peeking long corner as T's, right? If somebody is already posted, we are always going to be at a disadvantage. Why, guys? Because we are peeking this threshold, right? This is the angle we are peeking. And the farthest we can even be away from this angle is back here, right? I'm going to put us right in the middle and show you what happens. Do you see how we can't see anything? We literally cannot see somebody if they were corner. Let me show you how much someone corner sees of you. Look at this. They see your entire body if they are posted on this line. And again, why? Because from where they were standing, they are so much farther from the angle that you're peeking. So this is not random. This isn't just a Counter-Strike thing. This is real life. When you are close to an angle, your eyes are right here. Understand? Your eyes are here and your whole body is going to be shown. So in general, the farther we can peek from angles, the better we're going to be. And it doesn't matter necessarily like this position. This is just everywhere where, guys, you're not getting unlucky. It's just like you're not understanding angles right. So they're shooting you before you can see them because you are peeking on their screen before you are technically peeking them. It's a cool thing to think about. When we understand it, we can really take advantage of it. And I'm going to get into that. But first, I want to show you how you can get some cool skins like this marble fade, these vice gloves by the sponsor of our video.
Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code, KOJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description.
All right, so I also want to flip it on its head and I want you to understand something. So while we have the disadvantage if we are in long doors here, say we got out long, right? Like say we're in this position, nobody was fighting us. Even if we were posted all the way close on this angle, now we actually have the advantage if somebody swings us, right? So right here, we can see corner. I'm going to show you guys something. Even if I give them the benefit of the doubt and I put them all the way back here, if we put ourselves like this, do you see how we can't see any of door at all? Well, let me go ahead and put a bot out here, .bot, and I'm going to show you. If we are posted first, look how much of the enemy we can see. We could even see their eyes, right? And I just showed you from their perspective, they can't see you at all, right? But even if we shifted over here, we could get the kill literally while we're standing right here. That is how much this matters. That is how important this concept is. A lot of your enemies are not cheating. Guys, they are not cheating. We just don't understand this properly. So this concept is very important when we are especially opping, but even though just rifling, USP, anything. That is why this angle right here is so bad, right? If we're posted like this, so bad because we are taking a long range angle and we are forcing ourselves as close as we can to the wall. I'm not saying you can't get kills from here. I'm not saying you can't shoot and fall back and do things. You can, but I'm saying that is why objectively this angle up here that is on the same exact line, it's literally on the same parallel as that one, is so much better because we are taking the angle from this fight right here, this wall, when we're posted and the enemies are going to swing us, and we are pushing ourselves as far back as we possibly can. So I'll show you the difference. So if somebody peeks on this back wall right here, look at this. They are going to be able to see you when you're posted on that wall like that and kill you, right? And you might be like, dude, that's not fair. I couldn't see him at all, right? I could not see him at all. This game's broken. That's not fair. Blah, 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 right? Like insert whatever excuse you want. And I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to put a bot where we just killed this guy. Because if we're right here, we see nothing, right? We'd have to go all the way out here to even get a glimpse of him when he could see us the whole time. So that's why playing back here, farther from the angle, always pays off because we're going to be able to see his elbow. Boom, right? We can see his elbow before he sees us, right? And that's crazy that I missed on a stationary target. But guys, I'm telling you, so many of us are just not taking advantage of this. There's a huge difference, right? Especially like one thing you got to realize too is you're exposing yourself a lot. So I'm gonna use like this as an example. The reason we don't op top mid from like right here is why. It's very obvious, right? Like even a silver could understand this, but we're still doing it wrong sometimes. Look at your gun barrel, right? If an enemy is crawling around lower mid here, they're going to see you so much closer, right? They're going to see you like this. And from our perspective, we don't see anything. We're just looking top mid, right? We're just standing here. We have no clue that somebody sees our barrel, everything here. That's why you'll see good oppers play far back from the door. It's not just because they don't want to get ran down. It's because of this understanding of that they need to be far away from the angles. They need to be far away. And I'm using a lot of op examples, but this is just common sense for any rifling, right? There's a reason like we're not holding B like this. Do we know how bad this is? Look at this, right? Like, sure, from our screen, we're holding tunnels, right? Like, we're just waiting for them to come out. But look at, from their perspective, and I guess I can't spell bot right. Like, if we're holding tunnels like this, look how unbelievably poor this is. It's like, dude, what is this guy thinking, right? Like, what is he doing? And obviously, we're not all playing that badly, but sometimes with like, you know, guns that are bigger guns, we actually just don't even understand that we're giving ourselves away. And of course, this guy has a knife. He doesn't have a gun out. But we can see the enemy before they see us. I'll repeat it over and over because you guys have to get this concept down, is you need to play far from angles. And there's times where you can't, right? Like say you're this guy and you did put yourself here. That's no big deal, right? But we need to understand that and keep our gun to the wall at least, right? And one thing pros start to do because they understand this concept is they'll put the edge of their screen. So if you see on the other side of my screen right here, I'm leaving a gap so that when people start running out, or if there's a flashes and we have a timing and we'll swing, but we're just waiting. Okay, someone ran out. Now we come around and spray them down. We leave a gap. We just leave a little tiny sliver. We're looking into the wall so our gun doesn't show. Boom, they're out, shoot. Boom, they're out, shoot. And it's just something to think about on every aspect. It's why choke points are so good too. When a choke point is making an angle close, that's why it's so hard to run through B doors, because they can be sitting in a million different places and shoot you before you see them, right? And it also in post plants, guys, that's why it pays off to be farther away from these doors. That's why we don't hold doors from right here, because now we're giving them the advantage. We hold doors from right here because we get to see them and shoot them before they come in. We hold doors from here, and obviously we have to worry about flashes, all these different things, but it's just so valuable to understand this. Same thing here, guys. That's why if you're opping, this can be an angle, but you're not going to hold it up here. You're going to hold the angle back here like this, because again, what's going to happen? We're going to show it one more time. We have an op right here, and of course the op's not even showing, broken, but look, our elbows are showing, you know what I mean? So hold it back here where it's a little better of a fight for us. I want you to always be cognizant of this, always think about that, because it's going to get you killed if you don't understand this. And I want you guys to get better at the game. I want you to improve. And yeah, don't overthink, but just understand, like, am I taking a good fight? Am I in a good position? Am I in an area where I'm farther from the angle, right? You don't give yourself away. So many of us can do better. We're putting ourselves in a disadvantage for no reason. And honestly, don't even think about if I'm doing something wrong. Think about ways that you can make it so that you see the enemy before they see you. You could do stuff like, you know, get an op up here, get an AUG, and post on these angles. We're farther away, so when they start to run in, we at least have a few shots before they get in. And that's why opping angles like this is so powerful. You'll see oppers play here. It's so without util, without flashes, it's so impossible to kill that opper. It's literally so impossible to kill him because he's just farming you from far away. So it's not random. Players play like this for a reason. It's really good, and you have to understand this to rank up. So sorry for the repetition in this video, but it's just so important, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. See y'all later. Peace out.